Welcome back to another episode on our Bible summary journey as we continue with the book of Genesis. Today we look into chapter 26, which focuses on Isaac, the son of Abraham, as he faces challenges that mirror his father's experiences. From famine to disputes over wells, this chapter reveals how God's covenant promises extend through Isaac even amid trials. Let's delve into this story of faith, obedience, and divine provision. Genesis 26 begins with a famine in the land, reminiscent of the one during Abraham's time. Isaac considers going to Egypt for relief, but God intervenes, instructing him to stay in Gerar, a Philistine region ruled by King Abimelech. God reaffirms the covenant made with Abraham, promising Isaac that his descendants will be numerous and will inherit the land. God reminds Isaac of his faithfulness to Abraham and calls him to trust and obey. While in Gerar, Isaac falls into fear, echoing his father's earlier mistake. Worried that the men of Gerar might kill him to take Rebekah, he claims she is his sister. Eventually, King Abimelech discovers the truth when he sees Isaac and Rebekah together. Confronting Isaac, Abimelech rebukes him for the deception, but he also ensures their safety by warning his people not to harm them. Despite Isaac's lapse in faith, God protects him, demonstrating his mercy and commitment to the covenant. The Philistines, jealous of Isaac's success, sabotage his water sources by filling the wells that Abraham had dug. Eventually, Abimelech asks Isaac to leave, saying, "You have become too powerful for us." Isaac moves to the valley of Gerar, where he reopens the wells his father had dug and continues to prosper. However, conflict arises again as the local herdsmen claim the water as their own. Isaac names the disputed wells Esek and Sitnah, meaning contention and opposition, respectively. Despite the conflict, Isaac remains patient and moves on, eventually digging a well in a place where no one quarrels. He names it Rehoboth, meaning room, saying, "Now the Lord has given us room, and we will flourish in the land." After these trials, Isaac goes to Beersheba, where God appears to him again. God reaffirms the covenant, promising to bless him and multiply his descendants for Abraham's sake. In response, Isaac builds an altar, worships the Lord, and pitches his tent there. King Abimelech, recognizing God's blessing on Isaac, approaches him to make a treaty. Despite their earlier tensions, Isaac agrees to the covenant, ensuring peace between them. This covenant echoes Abraham's earlier treaty with Abimelech, showing that God's favor on his people extends to fostering peace with others. Genesis 26 portrays Isaac as a man walking in his father's footsteps, facing similar challenges but responding with faith and persistence. Though imperfect, Isaac remains obedient to God's direction, and God's faithfulness shines through every trial. This chapter reminds us that God's promises are not hindered by human flaws or external conflicts. Instead, He works through them, providing guidance, protection, and blessing to those who trust Him. Genesis 26 teaches us about trusting God's provision, remaining steadfast in the face of opposition, and responding to conflict with patience and wisdom. Isaac's story encourages us to rely on God's promises and to walk in obedience, even when circumstances seem uncertain. Through Isaac's trials and triumphs, we see that God's covenant is enduring and His blessings are sure. May we too find strength to trust Him, knowing that His plans are greater than our challenges. Thank you for joining us as we explore Genesis 26. If you've enjoyed this journey, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights from the Bible. Until next time, remember that God's faithfulness